Hello everyone, welcome to Triple A Tutorials. This tutorial will teach you how to install WordPress through your Cpanel. Okay, without much ado, let's dive in. So I'm going to use Firefox. So I have two tabs already open. Okay, the one contain the Cpanel dashboard. Okay, so on your Cpanel dashboard, I'm not going to see much information in the, but actually you see your username and your password. Okay, then the login. Okay, then the second tab is I've already logged into my the Cpanel already. Okay, so from here we take it from here, we take the steps on how to install the WordPress. Okay, so first we'll click on Softaclos app installer. Okay, in some cases, in some of the Cpanel, you will not find a Softaclos app installer, but you will find a quick install rather. Okay, so when you open your browser and you didn't see the Softaclos apps installer, please don't be confused. Look for quick installer. Okay, or you scroll down your Cpanel to the very end of it. You will see this Softaclos app installer. Okay, you have them there. Okay, so as far as we have WordPress is here, so I'll just click directly on WordPress because the aim here is to install WordPress. Okay, so we click on WordPress. So we have this screen here. So what we are here to do is to install WordPress. So we click on install. Okay, when you click on install, these are the things you are going to see. Okay, so firstly, this quick install means that you don't want to change anything here. Okay, you don't want to change any of the informations here. That's when you click on the quick install. Okay, but I'm going to do some few changes, so I'm not going to use the quick install. Okay, so firstly, I have to make sure that I'm using the current version of WordPress. Okay, so the current version of WordPress is the 5.3.2. Okay, so I'm going to leave it as default. Okay, the installation URL is where the domain that you want to install your WordPress on. Okay, at times, like when you have a lot of domains, so you just have to scroll down the domains and go through the domains and choose the one you want to install the WordPress on. Okay, so this the protocol, the choose protocol actually is for this HTTPS when your domain is being when your domain is with SSL. Okay, the XSL means like secure socket layer. Okay, so the domain I'm going to use normally have SSL, so I'm just going to choose the HTTPS. Then I'll choose the domain that I want to install the WordPress on. So the domain I want to install the WordPress on is the AAA.xyz. The in directory here is if you want to install your WordPress installation, okay, and no one will be able to access it. Okay, maybe you are working for a client, okay, and you don't want the client to have a view of it yet, so that's when you can put in directory. So you work without any interaction unless you give the link out to whoever you want them to preview it. Okay, so in this case, if you don't want to install the WordPress in any indirectory folder, then you just leave that space blank as it is. Okay, in for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not going to change anything here. So if you are doing your own installation and you want to choose that directory, so you can go ahead and do so. Then we move to the second one. The second one, so we have the site settings. The site settings actually say site name, so the name of your site. So I'm going to put the AAA as a tutorials there. Then the site description actually it can be your tagline. Okay, so mine is website with easy. Actually, you can choose. You can put anything there, or you leave it to default. Okay, maybe so later you can do that through your WordPress dashboard. Okay, so then we have this admin account. The admin account is where you are going to set your username and password for the login of your WordPress dashboard. Okay, so for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not going to change anything here. I'm just going to leave it as default. Okay, so then we have the admin email. The admin email, actually, it can be info at mydomain.com. It can be admin, it can be anything at all, but it's just how to have some link with your its website. Okay, so I'm not going to change anything here. I'll move on. Then the language, I'm going to leave it as the default one, but though they have a lot of language based on the language or the country that you are in and the language that is being spoken there. Okay, so you can choose them, but for me, English, so I'm not going to change anything of the language. There is select plugins. I'm not going to change anything here unless you know what you are doing. Okay, for me, I'm not going to change anything or maybe to select anything here. So I'm just going to scroll down. So when we come to scroll down, they have to select theme. These are free themes. Okay, these are free themes, and there are many of them that you can go through. The one you think is okay for you, then you can select it. But the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm not going to choose any theme at all. I'm not going to use any theme at all. Okay, just the main aim here is to how to install WordPress. That's why I have explained some of the things here. Okay, so the lastly, we have this email installation details too. This is where you, if you want your installation details to be sent to you through your email address. Okay, so that's where you put your your email address, and the email address can be at Gmail, at Yahoo, at AOL, etc. Okay, so I want this installation details to be sent to my email, so I'm going to key in my email. So key in okay, it's already here, 88820 at gmail.com. So after that, then I think what is left for me to do is to click and install WordPress. Actually, so WordPress that didn't take more than 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, it's very quick when it comes to the installation. Okay, so congratulations, the software was successfully installed successfully. So if you follow these steps very well, then congratulations to you. Okay, you have installed WordPress. But one will ask, how can I access my WordPress dashboard after installation? Okay, firstly, when you look at your left hand, okay, we have this WordPress has been successfully installed at. So the at means that your domain is there. So when you click your domain, it's going to open the website for you, and every WordPress that you install, okay, have its own default theme, I may say. So this how it's going to be displayed. You see, we put the site name there, the description is there, then the sample pages maybe where you create your menus and stuff. Okay, so now we want to log into our dashboard. Okay, so this is the administrative URL. So this is the link that will lead us to our dashboard. So first, when you click on it, it's not going to lead you to a login page. Okay, but rather it's going to open directly into your WordPress dashboard. Okay, so where you can do some of the changes here that you want to do. Maybe get on with what you want to do. Okay, so for example, let's assume we want to log in. We want to log into our WordPress dashboard. Okay, so let's say after you log out, okay, from it, so we'll just click on log out. Okay, so when you log out, this is WordPress login page. Okay, so this is how the page is going to be. So let's assume, let me just explain this thing very quickly. So let's assume we close this one. We want to open the WordPress login page. Okay, firstly, what you need to do is to key in your site address. So when you key in it like this, then you just have to use the forward slash, then WP. The WP means that it's WordPress, then hyphen, then you key in admin. Okay, so after that, then you hit the enter key. So you wait for it. You still have it. So this is how to log into your, like, to get the WordPress dashboard. Then after that, let's key in our username. I think during the installation, I haven't changed anything about uh, the usernames and password. Okay, I use the default one. So I'm going to use my admin. I'm going to use the pass. Then let's click on login. I don't want to save it. I don't want the computer to remember. So this is your WordPress dashboard. Okay. So in our next video, we are going to talk more about the menus that you see it here: the post, media, pages, appearance, plugin, users, tools, and stuff. We'll just pick some of the key ones. Okay, then we'll just explain it to them. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and please subscribe, subscribe, as we will be uploading more videos. So our next video is going to be on touring our WordPress dashboard. Okay, and that one, that video is actually for beginners who don't know anything about WordPress.